Mísero! Victory!
The faction war is a persistent cross-platform conflict between the Knights, Vikings, and Samurai. The faction you've pledged allegiance to determines who you'll fight for in the faction war, but doesn't stop you from playing any available hero. The faction war englobes all multiplayer and bot activities. After each match, you will be awarded troops based on your personal performance. Your troops will be deployed across all of your faction's conflicts after each match. You can also choose to deploy troops manually or plant your war banner on a specific territory. The faction war is divided into battles, campaigns, and seasons. Battles occur every 11 hours, while campaigns last 2 weeks and seasons last 10 weeks. After each battle, the faction with the most troops on a specific territory controls it. The world map will update and move the different fronts. A portion of the winning faction's troops are left behind on conquered territories. Fronts will define which map you will play on. A map that was controlled by the Knights and is now controlled by the Samurai will have many visible changes. At the end of each campaign, players who participated will get a reward depending on the rank of their faction in that round. Once the season ends, everyone will get rewards depending on the rank of their faction. At the end of each season, the faction war is reset and will resume after an off-season period. The world will forever be impacted by what happened in the previous seasons of For Honor.
Arcade is a PvAI experience that's playable alone or with a friend. Every arcade quest brings you a random combination of enemies, locations, and modifiers. Modifiers are positive or negative traits applied to your hero and your enemies. So maybe you will have to fight fire with fire, or draw some health from your enemies. Always improvise and adapt your strategy. Arcade quests have various difficulty levels. Equip your hero with a recommended gear rank for an optimal experience. You can also play with a lower gear rank for more challenge. Complete quests to rewards, steel, and XP. Heroes in multiplayer and arcade games share the same progression. Lastly, keep an eye on our weekly quests for special rewards. An exciting adventure awaits you in Arcade. Mísero! Mísero! control of a fortress. Attackers must breach the fortress's gate with a ram and kill the commander. Defenders must stop them, either by destroying their ram or depleting their resources. Each breach map has a central lane, with 2 gates preventing access to the commander. And ramparts overlooking the entire map. The ram is a strategic hint for both. Attacker pikemen push the ram on the central lane, while defender pikemen damage it. Support your pikemen and eliminate the enemy around the ram to influence its speed. When the ram reaches a gate, it docks, charges an attack, then rams. Ramparts can turn the tide of the battle in breach. From the ramparts, archers attack enemies in the central lane. Defenders own the archer points. Attackers can conquer them and place their own archers permanently. Other assets are available on the ramparts, such as the cauldron, that can damage the ram while it's docked. Once both gates are destroyed, the commander's lair is within reach. The commander is a strong leader with an army of pikemen. Attackers must slay the commander to win. Defenders must protect the commander until attackers' respawns are depleted or until the clock runs out. Breach offers more strategic tools to both teams, such as the War Banner, giving extra protection to the ram or a gate, or the Guardian, who grants a powerful boon when defeated. Get ready for a full-blown castle siege.
Round 1. Victory! Round 2.
Fortuna giova!
Victory! Round 3.
You're a lifesaver.
Victory!